It was a peaceful Sunday morning in Willow Creek. The kind of morning where birds sang like they were paid to, and the scent of freshly brewed coffee lingered in the air. I was on my porch with Max, my loyal German shepherd, dozing at my feet, newspaper in hand, when the sound of screeching tires shattered the calm. A silver SUV barreled into my driveway like it was fleeing a bank robbery. Out stepped a woman in oversized sunglasses and a blinding fuchsia tracksuit. She stomped toward me, waving a folder of papers like she was serving divine judgment. "You need to leave. Now. I bought this house fair and square yesterday." Max growled, catching the absurdity quicker than I could. I blinked. "Excuse me." "I wired the money. It's mine. You have 10 minutes to pack." I was stunned. This wasn't a prank show. It was real, and her confidence was as bizarre as her claim. I glanced at the document she shoved at me. Poorly formatted emails, fake invoices, and a company name that sounded like a rejected Bond villain front, Imperial Crown Realty, LLC. I tried reasoning. "Ma'am, I think you've been scammed." Her face twisted. "Scammed? You wish. You're squatting on my property." By then, neighbors had gathered. Phones were out. Max stood guard. Karen, as I later learned she was famously called, stormed to my door as if she owned the place. I blocked her path. She called 911. "Yes. There's a trespasser at my home. He's aggressive and has a dangerous dog." I called 911 too. Officer Tom Reynolds, someone I played softball with on Sundays, showed up minutes later. Karen sobbed dramatically, waving her flimsy papers. I handed Tom my official deed. Notarized. Sealed. Legitimate. Tom sighed, already tired. "Ma'am, this isn't valid. This man owns the home." Karen's eyes darted. "You're all in on it. My cousin's a lawyer. You'll see." She sped off in her SUV, swerving dramatically. I knew this wasn't over. Next morning, she's back, this time with two guys in matching polo shirts labeled Craig's Rapid Evictions. They carried clipboards like they were the law. "Sir, you've been served an official eviction notice. Vacate within 30 minutes. I looked at the paper. Comic Sans font. Misspelled legal jargon. A cartoon gavel. "This isn't a legal notice," I said. "It's not even spell-checked." Karen barked. "It's binding. My cousin drafted it." Tom returned again, this time with backup. Sergeant Wallace, a no-nonsense woman, took one look at the document and practically laughed. "Ma'am, if you don't leave voluntarily, we'll charge you with trespassing." Karen shrieked, promising lawsuits, TV crews, and said she'd own the block. I installed cameras, reinforced locks, and tried to get back to normal. But then came the lawsuit. A thick envelope arrived days later. Karen had filed a real, county-stamped lawsuit claiming emotional trauma, illegal occupation, and even theft of her dream life. She wanted $2 million. Court day came. Karen represented herself. She wore an oversized blazer and sunglasses indoors, surrounded by folders, screenshots, and internet printouts. "Your Honor," she announced, "this man has robbed me of destiny." The judge listened patiently, then turned to my lawyer, Mr. Benson, who calmly presented my certified deed, county filings, and ownership history. Karen fumbled through her mess, producing broken English emails and a PayPal transaction labeled house money. The judge sighed. MS. Karen, this is not how real estate works. You were scammed. Case dismissed. Defendant awarded legal fees. Karen exploded, accusing me of witchcraft and the judge of collusion. Then she tripped on her blazer walking out, hitting the door frame with a thud. Mr. Benson filed a countersuit for harassment and defamation. She didn't fight it. Word got around that she had to sell her actual home to pay legal fees. Weeks later, the neighborhood held a community yard sale. Karen, forced to participate, sat behind a table of overpriced junk. Someone put a handwritten sign next to a ceramic cat, comes with fake deed. Even old Mrs. Conway, our neighborhood sweetheart, walked up and asked, "Do I wire the money to a Nigerian prince for this one, too?" Karen fled before noon. That night, we had a block party. Someone joked we should rename the street. A week later, a little sign appeared, "Welcome to Reality Lane." Same people only. Since then, life's been quieter. Karen moved 2 towns over. Rumor says she tried joining another HO but got blacklisted. I sit on my porch sometimes, Max by my side, just grateful for the house, for the neighborhood, and for the bizarre battle that brought us all closer. Karen may return someday, armed with another fake deed or dressed like a judge. But we'll be ready. Let me know in the comments, what would you have done if Karen stormed your house claiming she bought it in a secret sale? Would you laugh, cry, or call animal control?